You guys see these brides with some carbon fiber back? Yeah, these are authentic, and these were supposed to be in my GTR by now. Good morning, guys. What is going on? I hope you guys are all having a good day. I hope your day is at least better than my week has been. For the past week or so, I've been working on restoring my brides. Now, a lot of you guys probably didn't even know I had brides. I picked up these brides a few months ago. I got them for a pretty good deal. I never really put them in because I never had seat brackets for the GTR, and then Amanda got me seat brackets as a gift, and then I decided to put them in, but before I put them in, I wanted to go ahead and restore them. This is where things kind of got iffy. I'm gonna try to make it easy for you guys. Basically, your boy messed them up. So when I got them, this carbon fiber had absolutely no shine to it. There was overspray everywhere. I polished and waxed the carbon fiber, brought it back to life, and now this carbon fiber is super smooth, super nice, and it looks insane. There was overspray all over the seat. I got all the overspray off. The part where I didn't do so good is there's a plastic piece that's supposed to go around the harness loop. I broke all of them. I broke all of them except for like one. These seats look a million years old because it's just super wrinkly and it's not like tight like it's supposed to be, so I kind of messed them up. Also, I don't really like how it feels because fabric paint was used on this to bring it back to like life. Instead, these are gonna be going in my little brother's new car. And today I'm gonna bring a little bit of the BRZ back into the GTR. Today, boys, we are gonna be putting the Braum seats into the GTR. Now, if you guys remember, these seats were in my BRZ. They are the nicest seats I have ever sat in. They're super comfortable. Right now, they're super dirty. Holy crap. Oh, I'm gonna have to clean these up. Let me know what you're roasting me on right now.
He has fake carbon fiber on his seats.
I'll take it. I'll take it. You got
carbon fiber on.
I know. Braum. I don't know why Braum does this. It would be so much nicer if it was just like a black leather instead of this fake carbon fiber. This is the only part about Braum I don't like. Like the whole seat should just be this. Wait, let me see your carbon fiber, dude. That's some authentic carbon fiber, boy.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the L on that one. I know that Braums have fake carbon fiber. That's the only thing. Like Braum, if you guys just made the back of the seat completely black in this material, it would be so much nicer. Just the boys don't want fake carbon fiber. Crusty seat, dude. I already cleaned it. Like, I actually went ahead and washed the seat, and you can still see all the dirt and grime. 30 years. These seats are so insanely comfy. It's ridiculous. Still gotta clean these up because look at that. There's so much dust. These have just been sitting around for months now. There is one issue with this. So your boy has some beefy thighs, and my thighs keep hitting the steering wheel. The GTR is a pretty small car and it's made for small people, so it's not made for people like me. So I definitely see this as a problem because when I let go of the clutch, my thigh is just gonna rub against the steering wheel. It's gonna be kind of uncomfortable. Luckily, I already have a new steering wheel sitting right over there. Ooh, can the camera focus? We got a new steering wheel sitting right over there. So I am gonna put the new steering wheel in soon. It's a deep dish steering wheel, so it's gonna sit out a little bit more. It's probably gonna be right here, so my thighs won't be in the way. I'm not gonna show you guys the steering wheel today, but all I'm gonna say is that this steering wheel will also match the seats. Let's go ahead and throw the passenger side into the car, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like all cleaned up before, after. So rather than buying an actual R32 seat bracket because they're insanely expensive just because of the GTR tax, I got S13 seat brackets, and they're supposed to fit almost perfectly, but there's supposed to be one little thing. So on the driver's side, I forgot to show you guys, but on the passenger side, you guys can see right over here. So all these kind of fit in the hole. This one, and this one, but this one doesn't perfectly fit in the hole. This one is like just a little bit far out. So the hole's down here and this down here. Now what you could do is just refabricate it or something like that. Unfortunately, your boy does not know how to weld, so I'm not gonna be able to refabricate it. I definitely want to get it refabricated down in the future, but right now with this whole quarantine thing going on, I can't really go anywhere. So we're just gonna stack it with washers for the time being. I'm putting like 7 really thick washers. I've seen a bunch of people do it on the forums, so that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, this is the crusty seat, dude. This seat has so much crust on it. You have to clean it. God damn. I don't even know what that is. Oh, you know what that's from? That's from when we were doing all the body work on the GTR. By the way, if you guys didn't know, the guy holding the camera right now, my little brother. you guys didn't know, he used to have a 2014 Civic Si that he literally just sold, what, 2 days ago?
Yeah, 2 days ago.
2 days ago, the Civic's gone. Like, it was in the driveway sitting right there next to the
It's not even focusing.
It was right there, and it's not there anymore. It's so weird to see, dude. How weird is it?
Very
not
weird.
have a car anymore.
Next car's gonna be better though.
Once again, guys, this is a temporary solution so I can actually go to a fab shop and get this actually refabricated. We literally just have to get this moved back an inch. That's literally it, but, you know, Corona. Just gonna leave that right there. Oh my god, dude, this looks so sick. Literally 100 times better. The stock seats back over there are gray as well, so the gray kind of ties in with like the stock interior. Again, the steering wheel has to go. The steering wheel is completely like just, I don't like it. These are my absolute favorite seats. Braum, you guys killed it with this. I've sat in Brides, Recaros, Sparkos. These literally are more comfortable than a lot of stock seats. They're super comfy and the leather is a really nice material. Even though they're leather, you don't slide around a lot because the bolstering on the side, it kind of keeps you in place. 10 out of 10, I would definitely recommend these. These are insane. How do you think they look in the GTR?
They look a little big, but like it pulls out. You can pull them off.
You think it looks kind of big in the car? So
It looks kind of big because like the seatbelt is like on the inside, and you have to like pull it around the.
Yeah, I mean, I had to do this.
In the car and putting on the seatbelt. Like,
I had to do the same thing with the BRZ. So you gotta go like this. You gotta hold it like this. Oh, this is kind of weird. What the heck? Wait, hold on, hold this.
Yeah, try putting on the belt while you're in the car.
That's actually weird. I didn't think about the belt. With the BRZ, it was a little weird, but let's see. Oh wait. Oh, this would be so easy. Look.
Yeah, that's some old Nissan stuff right there.
It's some old Nissan stuff, bro.
I know the 300ZX has it on the door.
So seatbelt's like not in the way. Like it looks like it'd be in the way, but it's really not.
And if you hop out like that, yeah.
I mean, how else do you hop out?
I don't know, bro. I kind of slide myself.
How do you hop out? Let me see how you hop out, because now I'm curious.
The steering wheel's whack, but
The steering wheel is absolutely whack. But don't worry about the steering wheel, dude. We got a new steering wheel sitting right over here, baby. How do you get out? It looked like you tried. It looks like, huh?
I'm hitting, bro.
You're hitting. Wait, let me see it again. Let me see it again. Let me see it again. Because it literally looked like you tried to hit it. What are you doing? Why are you climbing the car so weird?
The steering wheel, bro.
You climb in the car so weird. It's like you're trying to like let it affect you.
Right here, like look. I mean, I got broader shoulders than you. Maybe that's why.
Wait, let me try again. You got broader shoulders
broader
than me?
shoulders than
Wait,
you, bro.
let me try it again. All right, let's try this again. This is how I hop in the car, like normally. This is how I normally, and then this is how you hop out of a car. I don't know why you're like. That's how you're trying to slide in the car.
Well, I'm usually in a lower car than this.
So we got one last goodie for the GTR. We have a short shifter to install. The shifts on this thing aren't sloppy, but they are kind of long, so a short shifter would do a lot of good. But there is an interesting story behind buying this. So I saw this up on Facebook. I hit the guy up at probably like 9 p.m. The plan was to meet him at 1 a.m. Now it sounds super sketchy. The plan was to meet him at a parking lot in front of the police station at 1 a.m. So I thought it was gonna be perfectly fine. Now as me and my little brother are approaching the police station into the parking lot, there's a police car following us, and the parking lot that we agreed to meet in was a police only restricted parking lot. There was a giant sign that says like police officers only, like, so there was a cop just behind us for probably like a minute just sitting there. Turns out that's the guy who I was buying the short shifter from. I bought it from an on-duty police officer. I didn't really inspect the short shifter when he gave it to me because it was an on-duty police officer, and I kind of wanted to just get the hell out of there because I wasn't allowed in that parking lot. And then I came home and I don't know what the hell this is. I'm pretty sure he said it was a Nismo short shifter. It doesn't say Nismo anywhere on here. This is the shifter that came with my spare transmission, and now I'm looking at this wondering, is this a short shifter or is this stock? Because this looks more stock than this, but this could be a short shifter. You know what? We're gonna go ahead, open up the shifter in the GTR right now, see what we have in there, and see if I got scammed and if he just gave me a regular stock shifter. Hopefully I didn't get scammed out by a police officer. an on-duty police officer.
If we did, we're leaking his Instagram. He followed you. We're leaking.
I'm not leaking his Instagram.
We're leaking his Instagram.
I'm not trying to get a ticket every time I go in that town. Let's go ahead and try to throw this bad boy in.
Look at all that grime. Dude, that is gross.
Okay. I got it stuck in there. Oh, it's not coming out. You can see that this one has a little bit more girth than this one. This is the shifter that came with my stock transmission. Now this looks like a cube speed short shifter. I'm gonna go ahead and test both of these out, see whichever one has a shorter shift and which one's nicer, and then use that one.
A few moments later.
So I wanted to install this short shifter because it was like the nicest and it looked like the nicest quality, but unfortunately we're not gonna be able to. Here is the Nismo one. So you can see that this piece is much longer than this piece, so you're supposed to actually have a spacer. Unfortunately, my spare trans did not come with the spacer, so we're not going to be able to run this as much as I wanted to run this because this was super cool. We're just going to have to stick with the Nismo one. We got the Nismo shifter in, and I honestly I can't tell if the shifts actually got shorter or not. It definitely feels a little bit notchier, which I'm not used to, but I can't tell if it is shorter. Now this is a Nismo, this is like an OEM plus, so it's not supposed to be insanely short. It's just supposed to be a little bit better than stock. I am gonna look online and see if I can find the spacer because I'd like to put this shifter in because this is just a little bit nicer. The GTR is looking so much better with the new seats in, and you guys can't really see the short shifter, but there's a short shifter. That brake boot and the shift boot is so ugly. I'm gonna have to make a new one. We're taking baby steps, one mod at a time, but we are getting some work done on the GTR. We're getting some progress and I'm really happy. Next video, I know last video I said next video is probably gonna be on the 350, but now, for real, the next video will probably be on the 350 because everything that we needed for the clutch is in. We have to do a clutch and diff fluid and trans fluid in the next videos. We might actually do the steering wheel right after that, so who knows, let's see. Once again, I am really sorry that I wasn't able to upload on Sunday like I normally do. The whole situation with these seats did not go according to plan, so I'm sorry guys. Everything kind of got off track and nothing went as expected, but I do appreciate you guys watching this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.